Okay then, Voodoo Cats. Well, once again, here I am outside the Victoria Bikers pub here in Colville at the wonderful Savfest, and I'm joined here by the one and only Greyfox Conspiracy.
Hey guys.
How are you doing, guys? You've just done an incredible setting here. How did that feel?
Odd. It was a little bit chaotic at the beginning, but we managed to get everything working, and it went down a storm. I like to think we went down a storm.
Oh, well, I know you went down a storm. I was in the crowd.
I know, I could see you bopping and hopping.
Yeah, certainly was.
You were.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, you always do. You always do. You're always there, hopping and bopping, mate.
Yeah. So, guys, you want to tell us who you are, what you're doing in the band?
Well, my name is Greyfox, and I am the singer and the one who gets very stroppy. But other than that, no, we're all good. So I sing and play around, basically.
Yeah.
I'll confirm that. He does sing and play around. My name is Darren, and I'm the bass player in the band. And I stand quietly in the shadows. And I talk too much, so I'm handing it over right quickly.
Hi guys, I'm Steve. I'm the tub thumper at the back. I'm the guy who keeps the rhythm going with my man set on my left. And it was warm in there today, kids, I can tell you.
I'm Zeno. I play lead guitar and rhythm, and apparently I'm the loudest bugger in the band.
For sure.
Hi, I'm Di, and I play second guitar, and I'm the quietest in the band.
Yeah. So Rob, you tell me you're working towards the debut album.
Yeah, well, we've got around about 6 tracks recorded already.
Cool.
We're going to go. We've got a couple of recording sessions now before around about. And I know the guys are going to correct me here. September, October.
Yeah.
And we're going up to Jay Shredder's studio just outside Birmingham, and Jay is going to complete the album for us.
Cool.
And hopefully we'll have it out by at least the end of the year anyway. So that's what we're planning on doing anyway.
Well, you know where to send it to get guaranteed airplay.
I know that.
100%.
Yeah. Cheers, Phil. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
At all with that. Yeah. So, okay, then, who are your main influences? I know
Me?
I know we've got very similar.
We do. Right. So mine would be, Skinner, of course, but the Marshall Tucker Band, all those type of things.
Yep.
Original sort of southern rock bands that kicked it all off. Black Oak, Arkansas, would be my favourite of all time.
Yep.
With Jim Dandy.
Yeah.
But I like a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and I like the frontmen. I like frontmen do it for me, of course. Alex Harvey, loved Alex.
Yep,
David Lee Roth, Bon Scott.
Yeah.
So I'm always listening to the vocals before I listen to anything else.
Yeah.
So those are my influences, certainly. Yeah, I like showman. I like good showman.
Yeah. And you're not so bad yourself.
That?
Oh,
here we go. I'll keep
it short. I got an eclectic mix of influences. My background, I guess, is like 80s anthemic rock.
Yep.
You know, could be talking Skid Row, from Skid Row to Guns N' Roses, Journey.
Yep.
But I think the main influence, I guess, that got me into it, I suppose, is a guy called Geddy Lee from Rush, and I'm quite a massive Rush fan.
Yeah.
And it just mesmerises me, the way they play this complex bass lines while still singing, and while he's doing fretboard acrobatics, he's playing the keyboards with his feet.
Yeah.
So that's just always amazing, and that's Rush is an influence of mine.
Yeah.
And I do tend to over noodle things, and I'm told to tone it down and just play a basic root note sometimes, just too busy.
Yep.
Which is okay, I guess. But yeah, for me, anthemic 80s rock.
Yeah.
Hey, where do you start? So many great bands, so many great artists. As a youngster, probably like Darren, 80s AOR, moving through to quite proggy stuff. I'm a big Dream Theater fan. I'll have odd time signatures, just stuff that's different to the norm. And even things like Jamie Cullum, who is an incredible musician and a singer-songwriter. And he's married to Sophie Dahl, lucky bugger. But yeah, I just go with the flow.
Well, like most of the guys, and I said I started off when he was young. Obviously, I'm at that age when it was like Deep Purple, Black Sabbath. But like the rest of the boys, like we all listen to all different types of music. Like I say, when Rob asked us to join the band and put Greyfox Conspiracy together, it was more on the back of, say, like Sons of Liberty and the Southern Rock thing. But we've kind of always been into, say, like Blackfoot and then Skinner.
Blackfoot.
So it just came, what we kind of tried to do now, we got, say, like, people are turning around because we do starts and stops in our songs. They declass us, which is a good thing, in between AC/DC and Blackfoot, and we'll take that every day. So I'm just pleased that we got our own little niche and people can see it in it. So yeah, brilliant. Yeah. Don't know what to say now, do you?
No, I was quite good though. I didn't know about that.
How do you follow
I
that?
don't know what to say now. I just like Black Sabbath, really. That's my sort of like era, really. And that's the band I love most. I like free type of music, but mostly it was in the 70s.
Yeah.
Rock and metal. I like, really like, you know.
Yeah,
that sort of music. I want my Daps to Doom on now. I took them off.
got your Daps to do
No, I can't put them on. I can't put them on stage because I've told it. I couldn't. And I had to wear that.
So I gather you off to the United States to the Crazy Horse Memorial.
No, we haven't. No, well, I'm going to go anyway. But we wrote the song and I sent it to them.
Yes.
And I know they've played it once or twice on the actual in the actual museum they've got there.
Right.
However, they played it with the video that we had. Yeah. And if you want to go and have a listen on the video, have a look on YouTube. Yep. Crazy Horse, and they played that as well. So that was quite nice. But I'm going to go that. It's one of my bucket lists is to go and have a look at that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Likewise, to be honest.
I'm fascinated. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. South Dakota is an amazing place anyway, but that would be brilliant.
Yeah. Well, if you get off, I might come with you.
You're more than welcome, as long as you pay.
I don't mind that. I'm a Yorkshireman, I don't pay for no. Yeah. So then, what does the future hold then for Greyfox Conspiracy?
Well, we want to get the album out.
Yep.
We've got a great festival coming up in October in France.
Yep.
Called Bullies Rock. And we're looking forward to playing that. We've got we've just been offered a couple of festivals up in Scotland, which is nice.
Yep.
And that will go onto our website, which is www.greyfoxconspiracy.com.
Yep.
Join us on there, and you can see where we're playing. But we've got it's starting to come together quite nicely now at the moment for next year.
Yeah.
The festival's coming through, and hopefully the album comes out, and that'll get us a few more shows. Yeah. Definitely.
Yep. Let's hope so. You certainly deserve it. I think
thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Thank you. We've known each other for a long time. And
we have, haven't we?
Yeah, and that means a lot to me. Thank you. And to the guys, we're putting the work in, and we like to be a little bit different. I think we are a little bit different. Yeah.
So, if there's any artist, either dead or alive, who you'd most like to collaborate with, who would it be?
Oh, hold on. I'll have to think about that. Darren knows, I think. Shirley Bassey, innit?
Without a doubt.
Thomas Woodward, Tom Jones, Shirley Bassey. I don't know, Shirley Bassey.
I would say, I'd be humble in his presence, but I would say Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
I could talk all night, so I'm quickly going to move it on now on the subject of Rush.
We'll have a conversation about Rush later, you and me.
I think it's an incredibly difficult question because there's so many different music influences from so many different genres and backgrounds. Someone alive, probably me, like to do a set with Dream Theater.
Yeah.
God, it's going to take a long time to learn them tunes. Someone who's passed, probably Hendrix.
Yeah.
Incredible influence on music, worldwide, and styles of music, from his eras, from his decades, and how he played an upside down guitar, which is fantastic. So, yeah.
Same thing again, I guess it's Black Sabbath again, because just for the crack, I'd love to have, say, like a day with Ozzy Osbourne. I bet that would be your life. It'd be bonkers in a lifetime, in a day, wouldn't it? Just to sit with him and go and see what he gets up to. Yeah. So yeah, Ozzy Osbourne if I could.
Yeah. I would say Black Sabbath as well.
Yeah. That's my
Naomi for me. Yeah, definitely.
They're one of my favourite Sabbath. The album that, when I first heard it, Master of Reality, that changed my life. Yeah.
So for me, alive, I'll give you a clue. You ready? It's Christmas!
Hey! And you've got the voice as well.
Noddy Holder to me is the main man.
Yeah.
I loved his voice, and I've always loved his voice, and he's got he was very, very much underrated for a singer, I think, personally.
I totally agree. I saw him at Castle Donington, Monson, 1981.
I had
and everyone in the crowd were like, why have they got Slade on? And they come on, they stole the show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, AC/DC one, they stole the show. No doubt.
Yeah, I had a misspent youth. I must admit, following Noddy and the boys around the UK. For someone who's passed away, I don't know. There's so many. The Bon Scott, I think.
Sure.
I'd have to say Bon Scott.
Yeah.
Or Alex Harvey. Two of those. I'd love to. I'd love to collaborate with those guys. They're just wonderful writers, and they're great. Yeah. You know, I had an interesting encounter a couple of weeks ago. I was talking to one guy from the Preacher Stone.
Okay.
And he said, I love Bon Scott as well. And we sat in the changing room. And we sang Big Balls.
Wow!
And they could, and he could. The guys in the band said, "What? How do they know these songs?" But he's a singer as well, so we appreciate old Bon, definitely.
Yeah, one hell of a legend. So when you're out on tour and everything, then have you got any funny stories to tell?
I don't think we want to go into that.
I will. We start with an Irishman.
Here we go. Someone's going to get one ripped to you.
So our front man and leader generally has an issue with car keys. I can count on 14 hands the number of times he's actually lost them. But in fairness, there's always this good lady and his wonderful wife who generally tends to find them. I think that's about right, lads, isn't it? I'm not lying. Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Much appreciated.
You are more than welcome, my friend.
My turn then, if that's the way it goes. Boys always want to stop for a wee on the motorway. So I suppose that's one of them, definitely. For me, I have a great habit of sleeping. So I sleep through everything. So I'm literally 5 minutes in the van, and that's it. I'm gone. So I don't know I don't know what goes on. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what goes on.
In the conversations.
I wouldn't say a funny moment, but a little glimpse into a little bit of quick history is that as we started got a band together and we started going out on the road, prior to us getting a van of ourselves, we used to go to a local place in Merthyr and hire one 60-day crew car, and we rocked up the one morning and early in the morning because we was playing Hard Rock L in Leicester, the O2 Academy. It was quite big for us at the time. And we sent the paperwork and the guy said, "Oh, we'll go in," and we all said, "Rock Festival, the O2 Academy, Hard Rock L." He went, "Oh, who are you going to see? Or who's playing?" And we all said together, "Us." And he just looked at us in amazement, and we all had a chuckle over it. And I thought it was a wonderful feeling, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a wonderful feeling to just tell people to say that to him because we were playing there. 10 years ago, he would have said, "Oh, who's seeing? Who's playing?" And we would have said a band, but it was us. So I thought it was quite special.
There's another little quick ditty that's popped into my mind. So
I'm always worried when it goes to Steve. I'll be honest
last year we played down a very good friend of ours down in Sandwich and packed my stuff, and we were getting dressed before the gig, showered and all that. I went in my kit bag and pulled my boots out, and I bought 2 odd boots. That wasn't a funny thing. The funny thing was they were 2 left ones.
Hey.
Darren was weak. So yeah.
The gaps fell apart.
And I will add that he actually played in time as well, so he wears 2 left feet now.
All the time.
Can I just pop that? That's better.
I got nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Right. Well, guys, it's been a fascinating interview. Been an absolute pleasure. Greyfox Conspiracy. Check them out. Buy the merch, buy their albums, buy the tickets to go and see them. You will not be disappointed. Guys, thank you so much.
Phil, thank you for all your support. Much appreciated. Thank you, my brother.
Absolute
Thank
pleasure.
you very much.
Pleasure, my friend.
No problem. Thank you.
Keep on rocking, everybody.
Thank you.
Keep on rocking.
And hell yeah! Hell yeah!